Alright, here we are. We're reading number 2. This is petrified wood. It comes in different forms, and we're gonna find out about that why right now. So, what is petrified wood, first of all? It is a fossil. It forms when plant material is buried by sediment and protected from decay due to oxygen and organisms. So then groundwater rich in dissolved solids flows through the sediment, replacing the original plant material with silica, calcite, pyrite, or another inorganic material such as opal. And that's why they all look a little bit different. The result is a fossil of the original woody material that often exhibits preserved details of the bark, wood, and cellular structures. Kind of cool, isn't it? It's really strong, by the way. Some specimens of petrified wood are such accurate preservations that people do not realize they are fossils until they pick them up and are shocked by their weight, because they are heavy, obviously. They're pretty dense. These specimens with near perfect preservations are unusual. However, specimens that exhibit clearly recognizable bark and woody structures are very common. So this is what made me lose my balance, because this stone ground the crap out of you. And that one was gigantic. It's just like so crazy. So you can find them in Arizona, nearby volcanoes, volcanic ashes, rocks. There's all kinds of places. Western Australia, apparently, peanut wood, is an area that is known for it. So there's lots of different in the United States as well. There's names of actually like Petrified Forest National Park, Petrified Palm Deposits, like Ginkgo Petrified Forest. Imagine that one. So we could have like a tour in Blue Forest near Eden Valley, Wyoming. See, and then there's different types of silicified wood. There's all kinds of different uses of it and kinds. It's pretty interesting stone if you even go online and look for it. I mean, online you can find a lot of information. What are the healing properties of these stones? So apparently this is a stone for Leo. I didn't know that. The master number is 77. Interesting. I have 77 on my palm. When I keep it like that, I have a 77. It's, I don't know. And the typical color is brown. I mean, this one is less reddish than others. I have one somewhere that is a little more brownish. The healing properties, it's got a lot of different things. I mean, it brings apparently good fortune, stability, security, strength, longevity, grounding. It's a very grounding stone, calmness and wisdom. And is a stone of transformation. It assists one to advance to one's highest chosen level, and it helps to make one feel safe and secure, calming down survival based fears, because when you ground you feel rooted in on the earth, and so that's why. Petrified wood assists in setting a pace and staying with that pace all day long. So it's really great to work in the morning. It is useful for bringing patience to choose in a process of slow inner transformation, and for bringing that change to fruition. Petrified wood strengthens one's backbone physically and in terms of self will. It is beneficial to the skeleton system, skin, and air. It's great. Like, I love this stone myself. Okay, which stone don't I love though? To be fair. But this is really amazing to ground yourself. Honestly, this is, you can actually feel it in your belly. And it depends on the person as well. But if you are like me and you get activated, you will feel it. This thing is like, yoza. All right, let's see what's going on in your reading, people. So you're someone who has been, um, you've been growing on different levels. I think you have a very young spirit. You are probably artistic. You do something to do with children, or you are very young in spirit, but you're very good at what you do, and you're very committed to your cause. You're knowledgeable. You're someone who likes to learn, and you're on track. What you're doing is on track, and I think you have a new relationship maybe, and it's evolving into something much better, and it's gonna be very peaceful for you, this relationship. You just have to allow things to happen in their own time. Maybe a little problems at home with the most domineering parent, um, can be, and work. Maybe you're also like going through a change because you are such a fresh point of view. A lot of people don't appreciate that, or they're scared of it, and they may have backstabbed you because of it. But you're learning, you're not letting them beat you down anymore. And I think you're accepting this new person in your life. And I think there's lots of water there again, lots of really good feelings, and you feel insecure about it because this person is so different than before, what you experienced before. You're also kind of astonished because I think your material life has been up and down, and now it's gonna be abundant. It's really gonna flourish for you. So I think you're becoming more confident in yourself, and you're learning to believe in yourself more and follow your intuition. And I think you're more open to being in a relationship with someone. Before you were not so much for it. Again, for you, like the group before, we have another solar plexus, and for you it's abundance. And it says that abundance of everything good is something that is coming, You just have to stop focusing on what didn't go well. And you have to realize that you are the light of the party. You are someone who you have to look out to basically not focus on the negative stuff. And so if you want abundance, you have to feel abundant. You have to emanate abundance. Because we attract the same energy we vibrate at. And if a part of us, the unconscious, is vibrating at some really low frequency, even if it's a small part, you will attract that. The conscious is not quite as powerful as the unconscious in the brain. So when you heart center yourself and you bypass and you instruct the unconscious with new information, that's when you win in the long term without raping yourself with bad habits or, trying to achieve impossible goals. And the universe says, prepare to be astounded. Send them love, wish them peace, see them happy, everyone, always, forever. And prepare to be astounded, the universe. P.S. Oh man, and will you ever become a big-time manifestor? Yeah, ultimately, look, those who wronged you, they have to worry about their karma. You have the karma wheel there. It's, you get what you give out, even when you don't think that's what's happening. Don't focus on giving it back to people. Focus on what you wish to achieve and keep those people who are trying to hurt you away from you. They don't deserve to have your time, efforts, and energy. And sometimes you just have to give up, even if it's family. Sometimes it's what it is, yeah? You have to you need to work on that. Let's see what the universe is telling you. Dear you, sometimes you just feel like no one understands you. You're not heard, or even that you don't count. This, my dear, is a terrible illusion. And although your feelings tell you that abandonment is real, well, we who love you know better. You are never alone. And even when rejection happens, you are ultimately being protected, so better things can replace what wouldn't have worked in the first place. Everyone on this side of the whale is watching over you and rooting for your ultimate success. Life loves you, we love you, and you are a unique spark of the divine and always connected to the light and to source. You are always in our care. Trust and keep the faith. Love you always and forever. So I think the main message here is pretty clear. Look for the blessings. Spirituality, seeking knowledge, but in your heart and balance, will allow you to open up to all of that. Tapping can help you release the stress and the hurt and the habits you no longer wish to have. And heart centering will allow you to connect without going crazy trying hard to meditate and do all those things that so many people claim are so hard because they just want to sell you their $10,000 programs. This is the reality. Oh, 6 steps to meditation, 100. Guys, follow your own intuition and go get help when you need it, when you're stuck. Otherwise, you are in the driver's seat. You can grab a tarot deck. They have booklets usually they come with. Even if you don't know any meanings, you can still do it by yourself. You tap, you ground, You do the heart centering. You do a little bit of meditation. You get a couple of rocks to work with to help you. And then you go ahead and do it. There are no mistakes. Even when you drop the cards, it was meant to happen. So just do it. Don't be a chicken. You know? It's good to go to other people, but it's very good to also do it yourself. So, I definitely say tapping into the heart center, and focus on your solar plexus. Grounding is really good. This is a very grounding stone, but it is the stone also of the Leo, apparently. And Leo is all about the power center, which is the solar plexus. So, take back your power, baby. Okay, never mind. I am losing it. I know that already. So this is the end of reading number 2. And now we're going to go into reading number 3.